Welcome back to the lean-to. Made it back. Back with my new knife, new camera. Everything stayed up. It's looking good. Probably about 4:30 p.m. right now. The temperatures, I would say, right now, probably about 40. About 3 hours away where I live, it was about 57. And so I would say it's 40 now, and it's going to get down below 20 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. So I've got a bunch of layers on, so I just got to get out of some of this stuff. And then for those of you that haven't seen the lean-to before, I'll give you a quick 1-minute tour, and then we'll get the fire going. Okay, so here's the quick rundown. I built this lean-to first, then I put the angle in, the angles on the sides, and that wasn't good enough. So I built this one, I would say, I don't know, a month ago, maybe not even, maybe a little more. It was kind of built over time. Like, I built the frame, then I came back and put pine boughs and this tarp up. Then later I put this roof on, and it has not budged. And we have had some fierce winds in this area, and it's still up. So that still looks good. This wall here, I actually transferred the debris from when it was over on this side. So it actually came down in here like this. And so, yeah, I'm very pleased with it. I got a new knife. It's a mora garberg, and it is a beast. It's a full tang. It's got a little hole there in the handle for a cord, which I'm not going to put in, and a butt there. That's not the right word. I don't know why I'm short on words for what that's called. You put the lanyard in there, and you can wrap it around your wrist or hang it or whatnot, but it's fine. Yep, it's full tang, nice and solid. This is like my dream knife, guys. And thanks, it's all because you guys helping me out. And the new camera, so thank you. Thank you very much. 3 base logs down. Bunch of this stuff. Stuff's bone dry. Stashed this sheet of birch out here too. Big help. I want to try to split this. It's super thick, and it's not really splitting all that well. There we go, a little bit. There we go. So I'm probably not going to do any building tonight. It's late in the day. It is staying lighter later, but just going to enjoy camp. We'll definitely get firewood, and we'll start cooking up some food. Let me show you what I got. So I have cod, which I can't remember having in a long time. I have a nice piece of steak here. Oh. And some veggies in here too, some frozen veggies. So steak and fish. Camping pot. Oh, eggs. Oh. And you know, the normal routine. Bush grill. Camping saw. Sleeping pad. And I have my awesome military bag there too. Yeah, this bag is super heavy, but I mean, the price was right for me, and it just works. I'm okay with a little bit extra weight. I also have my utility pouch here. It's got first aid, headlamp, a little just hanging lamp, and what else? Just paracord, an extra knife, extra food rations, and then of course I forgot one thing. This is just a bag of dry food. What do I have in here? A whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to go through it, but it's just oatmeal, instant potatoes, coffee, snacks, dehydrated fruit that I make. And this is actually left over from the last trip, but what else? There's got to be something else in there. And that's just about it. Butterfingers, all kinds of goodies. Alright, we got to get firewood. Let's do that. We definitely split it. There's a knot right here, but I just wanted to see if I could catch that check. Well, let's just hammer right through that knot. That's a beast right there. Yeah, I've snapped like 2 or 3 of the companion version. It ain't happening with this knife. But I'm not gonna beat it up much. I'm gonna respect it. But look at that wood, that's just beautiful. Have to shave on some of that later. Yeah, let me save a piece. Save some of this. Oh, I love it. Friggin' love this knife. So we'll save that to shave on later. Sitting around the fire. Just throw a couple more on. Alright, let's definitely now head out and get some firewood. Oh. Out looking for firewood. Found a nice piece for building right here. But we'll get that tomorrow. We need firewood before it gets dark. And the video that you may or may not see, I haven't decided yet. Just kind of been sitting on it. Because there's a lot of silent footage in it. And I want like real life action in my videos. But anyways, I was back here. You can see the footprints. Is this it? No, over here. And found a nice down tree over here, and it just smashed everything in its path. And I already took a lot of it, but there's a lot more firewood down here. Here's a nice piece. I don't even have to cut anything. And here's, yeah, we'll take some more of this. See that? I took that last time. Yeah, sweet. Forgot about that piece though. Oh, that's a beauty. Look at this. That's a beast. I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna get a little more, but so we'll take that and this one right over here. And they are heavy. Probably get them back in one haul though. Yeah, I'm super paranoid because this is where I dropped the camera last time, and like 20 minutes into the trip. Anyways, let's get these back to camp. Oh, heavy. Awkward. It's a big help there. Might need a little more. Fire's still going, that's cool. When I get this cod on, I actually should have put it on before I left because I want it to smoke. I want it to get a nice maple smoky flavor. I don't actually want to start cooking it. I just want it to start thawing and then getting ready to smoke. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna hang my steak, season it up, smoke it up real good. Two pieces of cod here. Just let them sit there for a bit, start to thaw out a little bit, and then we'll elevate them and get some smoke on them. I don't know, try to get them up higher. So that blade is done for. It's just done. I was able to power slam this. Like I had to cut on 4 sides basically, and I just kept power slamming it on this log here. But let me see that, and pulled a big piece out. But look at that. That is just so dense. So dense. I can't even scratch it with my fingernail. But yeah, we'll just burn those. I was able to get a couple just short rounds to, just for convenience or whatnot. And this stuff's pretty decent too. So I cut that one in thirds. Let's see. And then I cut that other bigger one into 4 pieces. So I cut 2 little logs and then I cut the bigger end in half. So that's gonna have to do. Might look for a little more. But with what's in storage, we'll be alright. Just gonna stall that fire for a little bit. Got a little smoke covering those pieces of cod, so that's fine. Save most of the wood for tonight. Right, darkness is setting in too. Slowly but surely, it's just starting. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but yeah, just kicking back for a bit. I'm just gonna try to elevate these. Take this big beast right here. So that smoke just comes right up through, right under and over the fish. That's what I want there. And so we get more heat on them too. But yeah, this is going to be a very long process. I'm going to let them go as long as I can. And I could blow this into flames, but I'm going to let it, I've just covered up the coals, just keep it smoldering, keep those coals on the bottom, those bottom logs we first put in. And then we'll get it roaring tonight. So I'm just behind the lean-to, picking up smaller stuff like this. And there's another one right here. I believe this is a maple. Oh yeah. With the smaller stuff here, the blade, you're able to cut, but with the bigger logs, forget it. And again, I'm putting pressure like this, so it's not because I'm pinching the blade. See, with smaller stuff like that, it's fine, but like I said, with the bigger one, it just skips. I'm surprised it did that. Look at this beast from last time too. It's a monster. There's a little more just to be sure we're safe. Yeah, I just want to clarify, that's a decent saw. That blade has actually gotten me through about 7 or 8 months of going out anywhere from 3 to 5 trips a month. So that blade has lasted a long time. And you know, I couldn't find any online, believe it or not. Like I said, I thought that the hardware stores would be open, but the two I know of way out in this neck of the woods were closed, so there's nothing I can do. So definitely not knocking that saw. That's an awesome saw. That has gotten me through so much. Probably be using it a couple more times, but I want to get every last cent out of it. Got to be careful because it'll skip, so don't put your hand too close if you ever run into this situation. Because it'll like bounce out when you're sawing. Whoa. And we'll get this one off too. There. That's good. Time to rest. Right, I thought I'd give you one more shot of camp here before it's all dark and everything's all done. Sleeping pad and mat. Got my utility pouch hanging over here. Usually I hang it on the other side, or I did before the wall moved. Little table here. Firewood. Tons of firewood. And over here in this corner I have my bag and jacket hanging. And I have not put another log on the fire, and it's just maintaining, so that's nice. And the fish is smoking nice. Well, now that the flame started back up, yeah, that's a nice thaw temperature. Yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, that's exactly what I want. Just want them to thaw nice and slow. Maybe give them a rotation. I will do that later. But yeah, there's a nice level of heat right there. Not too hot. Not so much back here, but anyways, yeah, just wanted to give you a review of camp. Give you an update. Looking so awesome. Can see the fire picking up. I'm just behind the shelter. And it's dusk right now. Just out here poking around. Taking a look at her. Looking awesome. I just love this camp. That's why I come out here so much. Got my little seasoning pack here. I make out of foil. It's just basically steak seasoning. Just get a little bit on there to start. Well, I've elevated the fish sort of above the fire. I just pushed the coals back as far as I could, drove 2 sticks in, and then balanced this side on the 2 and the other side in the fire reflector. I can see the juices dripping. Man, yeah, I want it to be nice and smoky. Nice smoked fish taste. Oh, that's gonna be so good. It's in direct line of fire, the smoke. It's perfect. Just smoldering away. I threw another log on, so it should flame up in a few minutes here. Get this junk layer off. Well, that's so nice and smooth. I always like to have a couple feather sticks on hand for a late night emergency or in the morning, so this is what I do at night when I camp. Oh. Loving this knife, man. beast. All right, let's inspect the fish. Oh, just dripping. No, not quite cooking, but that's fine because, like I said, I want it to soak up all kinds of smoke. And it's just getting engulfed with smoke right now, maple, I believe. Again, I just like having them for an emergency. And we'll say it, I don't know, I need a fire and it rains or something happens. I just always like to have a couple laying around. Just threw on some logs and picked up the flame a little bit, but I did raise the grill just using one stick. Yeah, that's fine. For another round of seasoning. And then we'll clean it up. We'll give the fish a flip. Say that 10 times fast. I'll clean this up and we'll get some potatoes going. Alright, I'm just going to pop the pan on over here. Then I'll rub some snow in and I'll give it a snow clean. But what I really want to do is check these bad boys out. Oh, it's sticking. Oh, that's sticking. I don't want that to happen. No. Don't stick on me. Maybe I should have greased her up. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, yeah. These have been going for... Hopefully this one's not too bad. Okay, that's not too bad. See? Oh, yes. This is going to be so smoky and awesome. This is looking awesome. Alright, I'm going to clean out this pan in a minute. We'll get some potatoes on. Just going to probably kick back for another hour. Let them go. They've been going on that side for, I don't know how long, an hour or two. But it's not too hot. They're just smoking. Nice and slow. We have got some massive beasts back here too. Look at this guy. A nice long fire tonight or tomorrow. Tons of them. Nice. And here's my bacon rack. Can't burn that. I'm gonna put that in the back. It's to hang bacon on. And this is initially meant to be a bed, and it was just a quick rig job, so it's not official, but it holds wood, it keeps it off the ground, it keeps supplies and everything off the ground, so fair enough. But yeah, we've got tons of wood, tons of nice wood here. I'm satisfied. Then we've got our smaller rounds down here and smaller stuff and kindling here. Got some birch bark and much smaller stuff. So we're set. We are good to go. This trip is looking good. Then tomorrow we'll knock out some more wood and then just not have to worry about wood for a while. I just want to go on a big wood binge, to be honest with you, and fill this thing right up, like a foot high, or a foot to 2 feet high, all across. Just not have to worry about it for a while. But hey, I couldn't get my blade, so gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta get more birch bark too. I mean, it's really nice not having to go out and look for birch bark. All right, I gotta take a minute to give some shout outs here to John P. This guy helped me out big time, man. Helped me keeping these new videos coming. And another guy that I can't remember speaking to, we'll just call him Will. You know who you are. Thank you, brother. Man, you guys are a big time help. These newer videos that have come out over the past month or so would not be on YouTube without you. Thank you so much. You're a true blessing to me and the channel and my life. I just can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. When people, go out of their way to help other people, that's just mind-blowing to me, because you don't see that, in real life. It means so much to me, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot. Like I said, this wouldn't happen without you. So thank you. They're looking about done to me. I don't know, maybe a little longer. But we'll dump that, the water in the pan out, that melted snow. Excuse me. And then boil some new water. We'll load up the fire, and we'll be all set. Just finishing off a little bit of potatoes here. And these pieces of fish are looking nice. So I'm ready to eat that. Well, here we are. All ready to go. Got a little pouch of, juice or whatever. So I'm going to pour me a glass of juice, have some flavor. Some of that in there. Yeah. Probably should have made more potatoes, but that's okay. Nice glass of juice. I really need to make a new spatula. The butt is now bigger than the actual spatula. That's how many times I've scraped it down. It's kind of funny. Definitely time for a new one. Maybe tomorrow. Right, I gotta try some of this fish. Oh yeah. It's got the maple flavor for sure. Oh, that's good. Wow. Nice and juicy. Oh yeah, good stuff. I'll just set this down here for now. This fish is nice though. It almost reminds me of a crab or lobster meat or something. Oh, just nice and tender. Or a scallop or something. Well worth the wait. That is nice. Definitely need more potatoes. Nice consistency. Very nice. Oh yeah. Definitely tasting good. Very hungry. Oh, it's always nice to, savor your reward. It's pretty simple. I mean, just hang it up and let it smoke. Potatoes are a nice compliment. Got all the flavoring in there already. Butter, milk, or whatnot. It's all just dehydrated. A little bit chilly. Some wind coming through. Oh yeah. Fish. My first time having fish out here. Damn good though. Definitely need to do up a new spatula. Maybe do that tomorrow. Threw some logs on. Just having a good time, kicking back. Dinner was awesome. Gonna hang out for a bit before I crash. I'm gonna make sure that these side walls don't catch. They're not going to. Everything's too wet and snowy. The fire reflector, it might, but it's not gonna be burning that long enough before I go to bed. So we're fine right here, but I definitely want to take the fire reflector back at least 2 feet, and then the edge of the pit will be at least 3 feet from each side wall. But for now, this is fine. I'm going to keep a fairly small fire tonight. I never go with large fires. And I'll make sure it's died down enough before I go to bed. Don't worry, I'll make 100% sure that the side walls don't catch. That's obviously, well, maybe it's not obvious, but it's something that I considered while putting this up last time. I'm here monitoring, the fire, so there's nothing to worry about right now. Obviously, you want to have a fire like this if you're going to walk away from it. Just put these stones up here so it won't catch the sidewall. I've moved the char bed over. This is a frozen log that has been here. There's about a foot and a half. So I can kick back now and not really worry about it. I mean, this isn't going to flame up. It's all hardwood. So we know that we don't catch our walls on fire here. Alright, well, gonna call it a night. Oh, just get in bed here. See you guys in the morning. Welcome to the inside of my sleeping bag. This is very comfortable. Right where my feet are right now, I think there should be a bench going to the other bench, just like 3 or 4 feet wide or standing out. Just take a stick, measure it, go find some like maple poles. I saw some earlier poking around, and run a bench across. I think that would be awesome. That's a good idea. Sleeping bag conversations. This is really great one-on-one interaction here. In my sleeping bag. The warmest place in the forest right now, probably. Unless someone's got a hot tent. But yeah, this is very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. Good night. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for hanging in there with me today. It was awesome. We'll see you in the morning.
Morning, guys. Just getting up before daylight. Might be able to see sunrise over here. Just starting barely. Still got the moon up here too. Ended up getting a little fire going here. Just kicking back on this stool I made out of some logs. Nice and cold. Get some coffee on here in a bit. Prop that up a little bit. Water didn't freeze too bad. It did get pretty cold though. Okay, the coffee's done, just idling. Just gonna have some oatmeal, just peaches and cream and strawberry. Whipped up a little spatula last night too. I'm ready for this. Oh yeah, peaches and strawberry. Decent consistency. Oh yeah. Slept pretty well though. Woke up early. I don't know why. I think it's just because I went to bed fairly early. Oatmeal. Good stuff. Hot. Hear the owls out hooting away. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're making this really weird, like I don't know if they're mating or what. Weird, crazy, like I've never heard it before. It wasn't the typical hoot you hear around here. So here's a little mock-up I did for the bench I want to put in. This is basically the remains of the firewood from last night. But I want to put in, I don't know, a more sturdy, a little more accurate to align with the edge here and everything, but it's nice and comfortable. Yeah, this is more relaxing than sitting in the lean-to because, I mean, I can just lean back against this tree and kind of recline. Actually, this is really comfortable. I'm directly in front of the fire. Cool. See if we can catch sunrise here, just going up a little further on this mountain. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's really beautiful, huh? Can you hear the owl? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, see if we can cut this end off. See if a saw will let us get through it. Okay, cool. It's a beaster. I don't know, we can make a bench or replace that and make it a little more flat and consistent. Or we could just burn it. Not sure what I want to do with it yet. I might go look for more like that. Need the firewood anyways. Hopefully it'll warm up so we can get some stakes into the ground. I'm gonna look for a few while I'm out here. Maybe another beaster log too. Yeah, just a beautiful day, huh? Seems like it might be warming up a little bit. Here's this tree we saw yesterday. We'll take it down. Yeah, this one's right on the side of a little hill right here. Here's another one I found earlier too. So, two more. Oh, that sun's just beautiful. Anyways, we've got two more over here from last time, or past couple of trips. And there's actually one up here on the roof too. So we'll cut that down and get some off of that. Okay, looking good. Just busting off the little stubs here, since I don't bring my axe. This bark's coming off nice and easy too. Actually, this may not be a pine, but similar species. Nice and light. So, take a look down here. It's a nice piece, nice and straight. Just had to bash these little spikes off. Probably have to go over them once again, but it's better than nothing. We know we can cut it with that dull saw, so that's good. Well, we've got the resources that we need to build the walls, but the weather's not going to cooperate today. Yesterday it was like muddy in here. It's just pure ice. So, I was laying down thinking, do I want to pull another night? And, I was starting to say, well, no, let's just pack it up and go home. But, I really need the quiet time. And, I've got to enjoy this while I can, while I'm still younger. Now I've got plenty of things to go home and worry about, and just because I can't build out here doesn't mean, I don't want to enjoy the environment. So I am going to pull another night. I'm going to enjoy my steak, and I'm going to continue to gather resources for other projects. I can store it down under here, and that's just fine with me. So might not be able to do what I wanted to do, but I'm still going to enjoy this beautiful landscape around me. So gonna just kick back today and casually gather wood throughout the day. So just thought I'd give you a little update on kind of what I'm thinking and how the project's going. Ooh, look at what we got here. Nice. Pre-cut. There's some firewood. There's another piece too. It looks like it just fell. Yep. Cool. Just beautiful out here today. Just checking out a new spot. Two more pieces of maple. Like so. Oh, this knife, I just love it. It's a beast. Not sponsored or anything, by the way. I just really like the knife. So we'll load this up and get the steak on in a bit. I have no idea what time it is. Don't really care. But yeah, just kicking back, having a good time. Definitely gonna need some more firewood. This long one here, this long log, I think I want to hang on to it. I mean, I'm not quite sure I want to put the bench in. We'll just leave the mock up there. I mean, till everything melts. Same with the sidewalls. Like, I'd have to bust out all that ice, and there's just no way of getting through that ice right now unless it warms up. So, whatever. It is what it is. little something for later. Relaxation technique. Look at these tracks. So, looks like a deer. Just out here exploring. Actually, a new area out here. I'm pretty sure this is like a swampy area that leads to a pond. I'm not absolutely certain, but we're gonna find out. I think there is a pond way out here. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I got to it before by going way out and around that way. There's like a trailway out there, and then I went way out there and in. I'm not certain though. We'll find out. Nothing yet. Just a whole lot of nothing. I definitely wouldn't be out here if it weren't winter. I mean, there's just nothing. Or maybe I could get a compass, but no pond yet. But yeah, I just love being able to explore this area. I'm pretty good at getting to where the lean-to's at, but going way deep is not a smart thing to do without a compass or tracks in the snow, because there is nothing out here. It's just all woods and it all looks the same. But yeah, I was hoping to find a pond. I'm probably going in an entirely different direction. It's just so disorienting out here. Now there's a hill going up over here. I don't know, I think I'm gonna head back though, because I'm not seeing any signs of the lake / pond. Just dead silence. Loving it. Well, found the pond. I don't know what side this is. I guess it's a lake. Well, pond. Whoa. Cool. Or maybe this is a different one. Not really sure. But yeah, it's pretty big. There's more down here too. Gotta be careful. Oh, it's awesome looking. Boom. Yeah, I think I came in over there before, and I think there's a trail that goes out and back, and that's how I'm gonna get out of here. So, looking awesome. And it is warming up finally. We're all over in here. There's a fresh one right over here. Cool. And the pond's back that way. I'm about halfway around the left side from where we were. I'm gonna try to get out of here, because there's no way I'm going back to the lean-to the way I came in, because I just ran around too much, and my tracks are probably very light. But I mean, I could get out if I needed to go that way, but just on a little day hike, I guess. Let's see, yeah, this is the edge of the pond here. Okay, yeah. And here's the trail. Cool. Sweet. So probably about a mile hike back. So that's cool. I do know where I'm going. So I'm learning this area slowly but surely. The lean-to's just ahead, nice and hidden away right there. So that walk was a little more than I bargained for. So it is lunchtime. At least I'm hungry, so I'm gonna wolf down a can of chicken or tuna. Another 2 items I brought. Okay, I can definitely lose the jacket now. Oh man. Whew. Oh, let's try that one more time. Well, I could probably lose this too, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wolf down some tuna. Forgot my tortilla shells, of course. Actually, what happened was I ate them the night before and forgot to restock because they were conveniently out by the door. So it's just gonna be plain old tuna or chicken. Decided to go with chicken. Bust out the can opener. My broken can opener. So I kind of gotta, I can't just roll it, I've got to go around like this. It's not a big deal, it just takes time. Finally. All that work for a little can of cat food tasting chicken. Getting hungry though. I guess it's not that bad. Oh, this is a different brand than I had last time. A little better than the last one. But after this, I'm gonna get a little fire going so I can thaw and start smoking my steak. And I can't wait to eat that. Beautiful day. Very beautiful. It's not quite thawing the ground or anything, but it's very nice out. I doubt we'll get the weather we had yesterday. It was crazy. I was expecting like 32 degrees and it was 57 when I left. Crazy. I thought, yeah, we're gonna get to build the wall. Nope, froze right back up. Alright, I'm gonna eat this. I'll get back with you. Some of the stuff from earlier. And I've got, I'm just going to use 3 small base logs here. Shredded up a bunch of birch. Go back in here and grab some of the stuff we batoned down earlier. Maybe a couple of these. Okay, I'm just gonna rig up something like I did last night. Might need another stick. Yeah, that should be alright. See how it goes. There, just gonna let that thaw and smoke throughout the day. Check on it every now and then, flip it every once in a while. So the blade seems to work with everything except for super dense hardwoods like oak. But pine and maple, not a problem. Just going out now to get some more birch bark. Yeah, there's a massive sheet right here. Peeled all the way off. Even back in the tree. It's just massive. That's where I got my last sheet from. Another sheet about the same size. Super stoked about that steak tonight. Can't wait. I'm already hungry again. I have another can of meat if I need it, tuna, but I think I'll pass. I'd say it's maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock, according to the sun. See how the meat's doing here. Yep, still smoking away. It's thawed. I checked it a little while ago. Should get some seasoning on it. I think I'll give her a flip here. Yep. That way the seasoning will stick to that nice. I'm going to load it up with seasoning this time. That's good for the first dosing, I guess. I'm actually going to move this to a little closer just because I don't have a flame, and there's little to no heat right here, and I want it to be really smoky. So I'm going to set this guy right here. Let's see if we can get that to work. Yeah, just smoke it out. Yeah. Then I'll put my pan right over here to catch some heat. It's not super important, but I want to start cleaning it out. Looking for some wintergreen here. I believe that's wintergreen. Yep. There's some. All right, let's give her a flip, see how she looks. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Got that nice smoky look to it. Yeah, oh man. Let's see, I'm also going to throw some steak seasoning on it. When it's in this state, it soaks up. Maybe if I can get it open. Okay, let's take a quick look at what we've got and how much more we're going to need. So this small one here, which was meant for the roof, is about the length of the wall. And this time, we're not going to, weave them under an inside log. We're going to actually build, the full wall. Or at least, for the most part. They're going to have some overlap. So let's just say we're going to have all the logs the same length. So say 1, 2. So I'm going to say we're going to get 2 out of each log. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to call this 7 because I only think we'll get 1 out of that. And then 8, 9 for the beaster that's on the roof. So that should pretty much, we've got enough to do one side wall. And if we double this height plus 1, 9, that's going to be about this tall, which will be about this high, which is just about right. So we've got enough for one wall. Also, I have a stake here that I made earlier. All partial stake, and I tried to get it through, but it's just not going in. And I think so we'll need 3 more stakes like that as well out of a hardwood. So what I was previously thinking about doing was taking that wall and moving it over there and then making like a rounded lean-to on the tree to just cover this, but I don't want that right now. Maybe over the summer, when the snow goes away and everything, I can think about that. But I want to have, and I like the ventilation here for in the event. Like right now,
In the rare event that the smoke does come through, which usually it just rises up and out, but it can go right through those holes. Same with this vent up here. That's what that's for. That's why I like it like that. It's one of the reasons I built the second one a little higher. Also, you get a little more headroom. Here's a look at the steak. I just doused the flames that came up with snow to cool it down. Now I know the embers are super hot in there, so that's going to be fine until we get back. Now, I'm pretty sure I saw another dead standing tree that we could use of the coniferous variety or species. So let's go and try to find that again. Take the handy old camping saw. Yeah, even if that steak dies down a little bit, that's fine. But it looks like I did douse it a little too hard. Okay, I just crammed a few sticks in. If it goes out, no big deal. And if it catches, not a big deal either, because they're small and they'll burn up pretty quick. So let's do this. Here's one. It's completely toasted. Here's another one. Doesn't look very straight though. Well, maybe. Yeah, we can get one or two out of that. Found another one right here. Cool. There's 3 more out of the way. So 6 or 7 more. We'll have enough for both walls. Oh. And our steak's still smoking. Awesome. That worked out. And it didn't really flame up at all. Not that I know of. It was smoldering when I came back, so very awesome. And dinner time's creeping around too, so yeah. Looking good. Very happy. Very happy. Would you look at the juices on this thing? Oh, so awesome. Let's give it another flip. Oh, she's sticking. Okay. Boom. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Get some spices on it in a minute. I'm gonna start building up flame now, get some more coals going, and finish it off. But we'll let that smoke until it catches, and then we'll lower it over some coals, get some vegetables and potatoes going. Moving some coals right under the grill. Just pop it right on there to finish it off. And I'm going to call that steak done. So I'm going to try to pop this guy right off of here. Set it right there to rest. Okay, we're ready. Oh my goodness, look at this. Steak, veggies, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Yeah, let's devour this. But let's cut a piece off of this beaster. Oh yes. That's nice. Some pink in there. Cheers. Oh. Wow.
I can taste that maple smoke flavor in the seasoning. Oh, that's freaking amazing. Well worth the wait. Getting dinner in before dark too. Oh. All I did was pour some powdered gravy in and then poured a little more water in. Freaking awesome. Amazing. Oh my goodness. I can't ignore the steak though. Mm. Steaming veggies here. There's beans, broccoli, yellow onion, carrot. What else? I think that's about it. Been prepping all day for this. Killer end of the day. In the daylight for once. Well, I think this is the second time. Well, I'm not all that good at talking with my mouth full, so catch up with you guys in a bit. Give you one more shot though. Boom. See you in a bit. Just doing dishes here. Just burn off the grill. Now I'm going to boil some snow in the pan and snow scrub it. Damn, that was one of the best outdoor meals I've ever prepared for myself. Oh, that was just great. Reclining on the new bench. It's nice too because it protects me from the sun. Like if I were sitting there, I'd have to lean over to the side. So, I'm glad I built this little prototype here. Maybe finish it later tonight or who knows when. But yeah, oh. Whew. Long day. Feeling good though, feeling fat. Oh man. So, I ate and cleaned, and there's still like an hour of daylight. Something's not right here. Just installed my Bushcraft recliner, and it is comfy. And I'm gonna be sitting by the fire in that tonight. Oh yeah. Oh buddy, yes. Oh. If I could only get stakes in the ground right here to stop it from rolling, I can rig something up, but this is fine. This is more than enough for me. Oh. What a day. Getting close. And there she goes. There's the end of day 2. I don't know if it picks it up, but bye day 2. I'm going to throw on this longer log here. I'm going to keep an eye on it though to make sure the sides don't catch. We weren't able to move the fireplace out, so I'll just be sure to keep a close eye on it. Yeah, it got super cold. Colder than last night. Pretty sure it's forecasted. I'll have to check on that. But yeah, so far so good. Just kicking back in my little recliner here. It works nicely. It folds up, and I had it backwards the first time because this part's actually longer than these two, so folds up nice, and I get the pillow right here even though it doesn't inflate. It's pretty cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I had a long day. I'm really tired. Gotta get some sleep. We'll see you in the morning. Such a long day. Such an awesome day. Did a lot of exploring. Didn't finish the wall because we couldn't get a stake through the ground, but that's alright. Still, what an awesome day. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Freaking cold. Very cold. Gotta get up, gotta get up. Long night. Just see the sun starting to hook up over here. Beautiful. Yeah. That's awesome. That is beautiful. Starting to warm up a little bit. It's freezing cold last night. But yeah, I can hear some birds too. Tweet birds, owls, different kind of birds. Anyways, I'm gonna go back and get my coffee on. Tons of wood left. That's awesome. Nice supply. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Man, what the heck happened to my cappuccino? There was only a little bit in there. Where's the cappuccino when you need it? That's a real bummer. Oh well, coffee cheers. Good morning. Officially, now that I've had my first sip of coffee, can somewhat function. That'll go up in a minute. The fire will go up. Those once those coals pick up, they'll fire up those smaller sticks. Coffee's cold already. Just about. Man, that's bugging me. Lost my cappuccino. I don't think it would be in here. No. Then once I finish my coffee, I'll say, oh, there it is. It's usually how it goes. Is this it? No. Oh well. Got these little pastry cracker type things. They're pretty good. Something new I found. Definitely not getting any stakes to the ground today. But got plenty of resources. Okay guys, well, I'm getting all packed up here. I wanted to thank you for watching. I had a really great time. It was a fun trip. Didn't get a lot of work done, but definitely enjoyed nature and kicked back at camp and got tons of pine and everything. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe. We'll see you next time. Just had to do the walkaway scene, didn't you?